What's a myth about health, nutrition, or fitness that turned out to be dead wrong? It didn't happen all at once. First, it was just tight hips. Then it was an ache in my right shoulder that wouldn't go away. Then a weird stiffness in my lower back whenever I sat too long. But I ignored it. I was 24, in the best shape of my life. I lifted 5 days a week, meal prepped, tracked macros. My friends said I was disciplined. Truth is, I was obsessed. The gym was the one place I felt in control. Everything else, my job, my relationship, even my sleep, was falling apart. But I kept training through it all, kept pushing, kept grinding. Even when my shoulder made a click I couldn't unhear. Even when my legs cramped during deadlifts and I brushed it off as dehydration. Then one morning, I couldn't tie my shoes, literally couldn't bend down. My back had locked up overnight like concrete. I had to call out of work for the first time in 3 years. Still, I didn't go to the doctor, just foam rolled, took some ibuprofen, watched mobility videos on YouTube like that would magically fix it. A few days later, I was at the grocery store, reached for a gallon of milk and everything went white. They told me later I passed out from the pain. Pinched nerve, bulging discs, inflammation everywhere. The ER doctor looked at my scans and asked if I'd been in a car crash. I said, no crash, just the gym. He didn't laugh. Then he said something I'll never forget. No, your body's been whispering for years. You only listened when it started screaming. And that's when it hit me. I wasn't healthy. I was punishing my body and calling it discipline. I had ignored every warning sign, every small ache, because I thought that's what strength looked like. That's the myth. No pain, no gain. Sounds powerful, but in reality, it's just a slow path to breaking the only body you've got.